Leading us off tonight, Vatican liturgists omitted Pope Benedict's preferred Roman canon from his funeral mass. This is the first time since 604 AD that the Roman canon was not recited in the Requiem Mass of a Roman pontiff. The Holy See press office said that the liturgy for the Requiem Mass was prepared by a team of specialists. British author Deacon Nick Donnelly told Church Militant the canon's naming of the early popes, Linus, Clement, Sixtus, immediately following the 12 apostles, testifies to the apostolic succession guaranteed by communion with the See of St. Peter.
Our Rome correspondent joins us from the Vatican to explain the controversy. Dr. Jules Gomes, good to see you. So the Vatican dropped the Roman canon for Benedict's funeral mass, but did they substitute it with anything? I mean, if so, what was it?
Good evening, Hunter. Yes, they have substituted the Roman canon with a modern Eucharistic Prayer 3. Now, this was written by Father Cipriano Bagaggini in the tumultuous upheaval of Vatican II. However, people who defend the use of Eucharistic Prayer 3 over against the Roman canon for Pope Benedict's funeral are saying that Eucharistic Prayer 3 is borrowed from sources or is based on sources that go back even further than the Roman canon. For example, some of it goes to the ancient Hippolytus and some of it to North African sources.
Interesting. You know, another level of despicable to this is Pope Benedict himself greatly loved and cherished the Roman canon, and the Vatican's liturgists didn't even have the decency to honor him by keeping it in the funeral mass, Jules.
Well, this was prepared by a committee, and you know how efficient committees are.
Yes.
But of course, we think that the orders to use Eucharistic Prayer 3 came right down from the top. Now, I was reading through the collected works of Pope Benedict on the liturgy today, and it's amazing. There are at least 15 references to the Eucharistic prayer. And drawing on Hebrews chapter 11, he talks about that great cloud of witnesses. And the Roman canon has, you know, the great, not just Abel, Melchizedek, Abraham, but then it goes on to talk about Clement, Sixtus, Cyprian, etc., etc. And just reading Pope Benedict's profound musings on the Roman canon was so very moving. So it's very disappointing that something he loved passionately has been dropped from his own funeral.
Right, and this is in addition to Pope Francis with Traditionis Custodes abrogating Pope Benedict's Summorum Pontificum. And, you know, as we see, it's the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. And you, Dr. Gomes, are keeping us up to speed. Thank you for your time.